see you. Good to see you. How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Good, good. So, how are you guys doing, huh?
Chilling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No problems, no...
No.
Yeah. How'd that ordinance work out for you guys? I haven't been to work since I...
Oh, have you seen the memo yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, let's
have
pull
you?
it up. We've got it here.
I've actually only been at work for about
Let me turn on.
an hour.
Here, let me get that. You pull up, kill the voiceover on that because it's my audio thing, and then pull up the page. We've got the memo for you, so you can check it out.
What have you been up to, Trouble?
I'm on the copter.
You're on the what?
Oh yeah, we were just listening to the call. You got, that somebody was what is a welfare check?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
she's the child in blue.
I'm the chair bandit.
The chair bandit.
According to Karen, I asked
funny.
if these seats are taken, if I can have them, and the guy's like, "Yeah, you can have them."
All right, pull up the page. He's got other things to do. Pull up the page so you can see the memo.
Where?
Facebook page. And then you have to go, once you pull up the menu page, just scroll down so you can see the memo. Or it should say something like, we got this email from Patrice, the legal attorney.
Yeah, Patrice.
And it's the memo from Eric Larson. But that way you can check it out. Basically, it says there's a 14-day grace period starting yesterday because it published in the paper yesterday.
Yeah.
So yesterday was day 1, today's day 2, and then I guess it puts it on, what was yesterday, the 7th? So the 22nd, you have to keep scrolling down. Find like see more, maybe. So see more is an option. So I think maybe the 22nd of June, you guys will then start enforcing it. But then it talks about, you can read it like what it is once he finds it. He has more definitions on what constitutes a medical emergency, and it broadens it out to such a level of vagueness where he said something like, medical emergency isn't necessarily something when you would call an EMS personnel. That it could be if a person is just concerned for their medical condition, which is like any reason that anybody wants to say, I'm sitting because I'm tired because I walked all day or I jogged all day, or I'm afraid if I get up because I'm so inebriated that I'll stumble into traffic is a medical concern. Find it?
City attorney's practice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Open the picture. There should be a picture, and then you can let them see it. This should be a click on it. There you go. Yeah.
I know. I'm all fishing today.
You running the weekend?
We have another copter.
Okay. Hey, good evening.
How are you guys?
All right, how are you?
Good.
That sounds familiar. Is it, hold on, don't tell me. Gonzalez?
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah.
I never got your first name, man. What was it?
Forrest.
Forrest.
That is his first name. I'm kidding.
Gonzalez? All right, Forrest. Cool. Huh? Oh, you want to do the video? He's my videographer.
Yeah.
He's learning photojournalism. So have you seen the memo yet from the mayor?
I have not, no.
Oh, he's checking it out right now.
Yeah, well, you're right. It leaves a lot up to interpretation.
Yeah. Yeah, so it just really makes it so murky, you know, like I really don't envy the position you guys are in at all.
Yeah, well, the email is I don't think there will be super aggressive enforcement action.
That's what Dave Timmons said, that he's like, we're not trying to do this aggressive at all.
Yeah,
And-
no, that's not, we're not going to start picking people up and squirting them with OC.
Yeah. But I just found it interesting that somebody called
Hey.
I'm not doing that.
called to have you guys come out, you know, for a wellness check. Like, probably
Yeah.
somebody that called out knows we've been out here, you know, this is day 16. You know?
Holy smokes. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys aren't actually homeless, though, right?
What's that?
You guys aren't actually homeless, though, are you?
I don't think nobody's homeless. Everybody lives, home is where your heart is. The home is planet Earth. So.
Well, all right, okay.
So we've been trying to get. Oh, sorry, you got a radio. We've been trying to get. We've been doing videos this week of trying to find the local resources to highlight for other people to get plugged into. So we did an interview at the library and found out a whole bunch of cool stuff that they have going on that I was unaware of. Like you can do of course the library cards are free.
Yeah.
But then they have other sections where you don't even need a card, where they give out, essentially, you don't even have to turn it back in. They have videos, they have books, and things that get donated that aren't, I guess, not in pristine condition for them checking out. They have a section, I didn't know about that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can print off like up to 100 pages from the computer every week with your card. They have a free scanning option. You can scan to email and fax. You can do fax in there for free. And then they have, so they had a whole bunch of different options. I only knew a few of them that she mentioned, but Stephanie there did a great job like highlighting the resources. We did another interview with Tom Hubbard, the fire chief.
Oh, yeah. What's Tom got to say?
And so I haven't been asking people about the ordinance. I've been asking them about what resources do you have, you know?
Yeah.
So, and he's like, basically they're EMS and fire. Because I asked him, what other things do you do for the community? I know some fire places do car seat installments. Like, do you guys do that? He's like, no, we don't have anybody qualified. So maybe you know, because you're a sergeant, is anybody on the APD? Because it's a personal qualification. Do you know if any of your guys have that certification?
At this time. We've had traffic officers in the past that have gone through the training.
Yeah.
But right now, we don't have traffic officers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that's something that we can look. I know the sheriff's department has guys, and I think they do trainings.
Right.
So,
Right.
So maybe we can try to get you guys, some guys get that certification so they can offer that as a service to the community.
Yeah, and we've done that in the past. It's very beneficial. We also, we still do. We hand out bicycle helmets, like people come by, but we run out every now and then. And I know, like Sergeant
Since you're the videographer,
he's gone. And
here's a tip: you put it sideways.
For helmet.
Then when they put it on, if you put it on YouTube or anybody else that use it, they'll be able to make it full screen and they'll be able to go sideways instead of just straight.
There you go. That's a good tip.
There you go.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome.
So we asked him about that one. We asked Tom about fire extinguishers, if they do replacements or refills. And he's like, no, they don't have that.
I'll get you in a minute.
Hey, Forrest, nice talking to you, man. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Again? Yeah. All right, brother. Be safe. Yeah, we've had pleasant conversations.
Yeah.
And so same thing with all the guys from the APD. We've had nothing but pleasant encounters.
Good.
So yeah, they don't do that fire extinguisher exchange, but like you said, they do fire extinguisher classes. So if businesses or even homeowners wanted a class on how to use their personal fire extinguisher, they can set it up and actually have a safe burn area, and teach them how to use the fire extinguisher properly.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, so we highlighted that, and then I guess, have you heard of the RTW?
The what?
RTW. I'm not sure what it stands for. I think the R is road, and the T is 2. I'm not sure what the W stands for. He wasn't sure either. But it's because I asked him if there's any private EMS services running in the area, and he's like, no, not for emergencies, but for non-emergency transport. There's this place, RTW, that started up recently.
Oh, okay.
So,
not familiar with that.
Yeah, so that was a cool thing I learned that I was sharing with the community, that if you have non-emergency, and that, I guess this is also part of what we're trying to do, is educate the public, the community, what constitutes an emergency. So instead of calling 911 or calling, learning how to call non-emergency numbers and to get transferred to a non-emergency service instead of taxing the EMS service. Because they did like 5,500 calls last year. It's like, that is just crazy for the size of the city we are.
It really is. I mean, if you do the math per capita, it's insane.
I know. They're running nonstop.
Still out, no checks necessary. But yeah, it's just nuts how much. How the resources are just overtaxed here.
Yeah.
And you're probably right. A lot of it is misinformation, or lack of information.
Right.
People don't know.
So that's part of what we're doing with the channel, like video and encounters. Like, hey, we've had pleasant encounters. Most of our encounters with city officials have been positive, and except for the one time where a code enforcement guy came out.
Oh yeah.
He mentioned that. But even that, I think that comes from a lack of understanding on his behalf. So we're just trying to help increase understanding and information across the board. One drop of water raises the sea, and so yeah. But we had an interview with Catholic Services down the road a couple days ago. We're trying to get one with the adult behavioral health and then CAP office, DSHS, WorkSource, all these different things in the area, and let people know this is where they are, this is how you get help, this is what they offer, and this is what you need. This is like prereqs, because a lot of times guys go through and they wait for hours and hours and hours, and then they finally see somebody and they say, okay, well, where's this, this, and this, and like, I didn't know I needed those pieces of paper,
right?
And then they kick them back, and then they have to do that all over again.
Yeah, and they're just not. It's like I waited there 2 hours.
Especially people that are down, like down and out, and may not have much time, or may not have much time of lucid thought.
Right.
And then they're like, well, this is just torture. To have to go through it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out how to get it, get the information to the people so they can find the stuff they need.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully that'll all.
Yeah, we also found a route to approach these ordinances so that you guys don't have to be in this sticky situation. There's 45 days from its publication, which was yesterday, so that the clock is ticking. Now we're down to 44 days for us to have a referendum, to submit a referendum, and we have to have 25% of the number of voters that voted in the last municipal election. So the number that we need to hit is 604 signatures of people that are registered to vote here in Aberdeen. We get 604 signatures. Basically, it either repeals the ordinances or it kicks it back to, if the city council really wants to push it, they can set it up for a general election vote just for that thing. So essentially, it puts the power back to the people. We still have another option that's already in the system, rather than just pleading for them to repeal it, pleading for them.
Right, which isn't always effective. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that probably in the next week. We'll be seeing petitions coming out. Anytime you run into us, we'll have petitions. We'll also have people going door to door to try to get our 604 signatures, and then we're like, all right, now it's back in their court.
Yeah.
That would be the most peaceful way for us to handle it on this side of the protesting, people making the objection. But of course, I think the simplest and the most peaceful way would just for another council member to step forward and propose that the ordinance be repealed.
Yeah.
They handle it internally without having to go through all the signatures and votes. But we'll work what we can. And we've already been talking with some council members that are open to making that proposal. Okay. So I think as long as we're making progress on the signatures, I think they'll probably. Well, we might see if they'll make the initiative, or if they wait for us to get our 604. We'll see what happens.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Casey, it's
all right.
Pleasure, man.
Really good seeing you.
Yeah.
All
Thanks for checking on us. You be safe.
All right, see you later.
All right, brother.